Good early evening and welcome to What I Miss. What I Miss is made possible by a generous grant from the Ben and Sylvia Gardner Foundation. Today is a repeat. I'm going with the Dogfish Head Beer 1000 again because it's a strong beer, 10%, which will be obvious later in the video. Today's koozie is a Schlafly koozie, great brewery from St. Louis, and a great koozie, very snug, good for bottles, comfortable, good amount of foam. Highly recommend. Okay, today is Thursday, December 18th. And we kicked off last night with word from a tipster that said Dolcezza is coming to City Center DC, the coffee and gelato spot. Well, I was pretty psyched about that. Huge! Of course, this was announced like a couple months ago that I somehow missed. And by the way, if I missed something, you can tell me politely. You don't have to be mean about it. Anyway, so I went to the website, to City Center's website, and put up all the confirmed coming soon stuff. Momofuku, Milk Bar, lots of good stuff. So if you were sleeping at the wheel like me, you can check out that stuff on the site. Okay. Not terribly exciting, but I'm always interested in retail news. A new Sleepy's is about to open up on the 1300 block of U Street Northwest. Everybody needs a bed from time to time. Let's see. Oh, this was very cool. Real-time info, bus info, is starting to get rolled out. There's four practice, I forget what they call them, 4 beginning stops where they're going to test it out. Pilot, that's the word. 4 pilot testing stations. The one in DC is 7th and H in Chinatown. Tells you when will the bus get there, kind of like at the metro subway, which is awesome. So that's a good thing. A very sweet looking black and white cat, Figaro, is missing from Shaw on 8th and T. Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, very cool little Donkey Kong art building display. It's good. Donkey Kong, if you're from the 80s, check out the picture. It's pretty funny. Grand Trunk. This is the 24-hour South Asian fast food that's coming to Penn Quarter that we first heard about in November 2011. Well, it finally has proper signage and they're hiring. And they already have plans to expand, apparently, from their Craigslist ad. But anyway, stay tuned for this. If it's good, I mean, that's sweet. 24 hours. I'm cautiously optimistic, anyway. Jose Andres, big day for him. He announced that in partnership with the new Trump Hotel in the old post office pavilion, the new Trump Hotel in the old post office pavilion. Anyway, he's going to be opening a signature restaurant there, 12th and Pennsylvania Ave Northwest. That's a pretty big deal. Hopefully it's a good restaurant. For those who are not into the whole brevity thing, get the reference? There's a great long read on the site from Streets of Washington about this night spot in the 30s called the Mayfair. So those who like history, restaurants, or just good long articles, this one's for you. And this is why I was so excited about Jose Andres. He has another restaurant, vegetarian-focused fast casual called Beefsteak. First one is coming out at GW's new engineering hall, which I'm told is going to open in February. Good news for vegetarians and GW students. Don't drink the water for some folks in Shaw, Logan, still in effect as of 2:18 p.m. And they're distributing water at 6th and O if you're affected and need some water. Clean water, that is. Oh, okay. So this is why I'm drinking the heavy beer. At 12:50 approximately, I start hearing the helicopters in full effect. And sure enough, there's another shooting at the Petworth Metro. Ridiculous. This is just really getting out of hand. And, again, like I feel like I said this on Monday, but, there doesn't, and I'm not talking about just regular people, but there doesn't seem to be a level of outrage, whether it's day or night, but I mean, 12:50 afternoon, at 12:50 in the afternoon, a shooting on Georgia Avenue at Quincy, like this is insane. And I haven't heard a peep. Again, I haven't heard a peep. I said this on Monday. Like, okay, crime exists in cities, blah blah blah. Well, this is for real. And I'm just baffled. I'm baffled at how quiet the powers that be are on what's going on. But rest assured that I will not be quiet. So hopefully some shit gets done. And to that end, there is a meeting tonight at the Raymond Rec Center at 7 p.m. to discuss. And for those like me who are unable to attend, let me express my sentiment right now. We are fucking pissed off at all of the crime. So please do something proactive towards mitigating the situation. And don't just say you're concerned. How about you tell us concrete actions that you plan on doing to deal with the situation? No, there's no magic bullet, poor choice of words, that can deal with the situation. But how about a plan? How about a plan? I'll take that. Anyway, enough about that. I'm sure, unfortunately/fortunately, we'll be talking more about this. Hopefully, in the fortunate sense, not the unfortunate sense. Wow, that's one of my biggest rants. Okay. We talked about affordable housing, the Deauville Monsignor Romero Apartments now, which just reopened after burning down 6.5 years ago in Mount Pleasant. A new studio is $1,065. So a reader wants to know, is that affordable housing? There's income limits to move there. $1,065. Anyway, you can get in on the debate on the site. Scuttlebutt confirmed. The Heights has indeed been sold in Columbia Heights on 14th Street. They plan on keeping it a neighborhood-centric, blah, blah, blah. The full press release is on the site, so it's a sort of wait-and-see situation. It won't change hands till the end of the year, and I think we'll definitely have to revisit to see what they do. Cheapest grocery store for U Street, Parkview, Columbia Heights, folks. We're looking for it. I always think of Pan Am on 14th Street in Columbia Heights. Unintended consequences for a little lighthearted break. Preview animal fix. This guy sent in a little video of his dog interacting with the mirror tree of Bloomingdale. Maybe some Bloomingdale folks will recognize it, but it's a pretty fun little video if you haven't seen it. Goodbye, Mr. Wash. This is Mr. Wash, Mr. Chan's, that spot on 13th Street south of Logan Circle. Demo, gone. New condos coming. Stay tuned. Sad news for another long-term Adams Morgan restaurant. Mescarum Ethiopian restaurant. Still open now, but the building is for sale. It's yours for $2.2 million. And finally, the National Symphony Orchestra has released the schedule for their, what do they call it? NSO in your community, something like that. This year, it's in Brooklyn and Noma and starts January 5th. We have the whole schedule up on the site. Kept it under 10 minutes today. Sorry for the real long rant, but I'm a little agitated. I hope you are too, actually. So I really hope that you drive safely, you get home safely, you bike safely, you walk safely, you are safe, and Metro's on time. We'll talk tomorrow.